Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Perla Rodriguez, and this channel is about me and my life before and after weight loss surgery. I had bariatric surgery done on the 14th of December of 2020. I documented prior to and then obviously post-op. So if you don't know me, welcome. And if you know me, hey y'all. Yeah, I've been a little MIA with posting videos. First, I don't want to be all over the place. I do have a little paper written down with like everything that I want to talk about. First, I do want to talk about the fact that I have been a little MIA with posting videos because life's just been really, really busy. And so I just hadn't had time to edit videos and post them. I have them on my phone. I just hadn't had time to edit and post. So I actually will be posting a video today, which is an older video, but anywho. So yeah, let's get started. Thank you guys for coming back, for staying true and for being subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. I know a lot of you are family or friends, people that I know, but if I don't know you, it means a lot to me that you are supporting me. So first things first, I do want to talk about how long it's been since my surgery. So like I mentioned a little bit earlier, my surgery was on December 14th of 2020. And today is April 12th. So in a couple days, it'll be 4 months since I've had surgery. I have lost, so I'm going to break it down for you all. And I hope I don't confuse anybody. I don't think it's confusing, but I like kind of saying it out loud confuses me. I know that's weird, but anywho, so let me break it down for y'all. So in total, I have lost 67.6 pounds. When I say in total, I'm talking about since I started taking my phentermine, which you learn about in my very first videos. Phentermine is an appetite suppressant that I took, and I was asked to take by my primary care physician prior to surgery to see how much weight I could lose on it. So that started in January of 2020. So a year ago, this January that just passed. And so since then, to now, it's been 67.6 pounds. And that's as of today. So this morning I weighed myself and I weighed 179.4. That to me is such a big deal. After I passed 200, I started crying because I hadn't been past 200 in so long that it just was like, holy shit, like I was just very shocked and like happy, right? And so it just, it was so overwhelming. And so now I'm at 179.4. So last January, my heaviest weight was 247 pounds. So now I weigh 179.4. So it's been 67.6 pounds that I've lost. Since my surgery, the day of my surgery, I went in weighing 216 pounds. So I had already lost a little bit of weight by then. But yeah, so it's been really cool. How are things going? Things are going and well. First off, let me say my weight loss process has slowed down, which I knew was going to happen. My surgeon told me it was going to happen. Usually you lose weight faster in the beginning stages, and then it gets a little slower, especially with gastric sleeve patients, because as I've explained in my other videos, you're still absorbing calories because it's still your stomach. I haven't been shedding the weight off like gastric bypass patient would. But anywho, which has made me work harder. I got a membership at one of our local gyms, and have started to go. I've been going every day for the last 2 weeks. And one, to help my weight loss speed up, but also because I want to tone, like some of like my body parts. I've always had really big arms. I'm going to show you guys. So I've always had like this because I've always been so gordita that like this has always been like extra. So I've been working out to like try to tone my body. I don't know if I'll have to have surgery. My surgeon doesn't seem to think so, but you just never know. I want to put in as much effort as I can to avoid surgery, like, you know, extra skin surgery or whatever. I know people think I just talk about it as a joke, but I'm being serious. I do want to get a BBL, Brazilian butt lift. I've always wanted one, but I knew that I would never get one until I lost weight. And again, because I believe that if you're unhappy with something, you should do whatever you want to do to make yourself feel better. And so for me, I've never been content with like the fact that I don't really have hips or butt. So I'm like, I want to get a BBL. So that'll probably be my next surgery, but I probably won't do that until like a year or so. So yeah. But other than that, things are going good. I still don't eat very much. Funny story, I guess, not really a story, but I just came back from vacation, and one of my really good friends, Erika, went with me, and she's I guess, I don't know if this is the proper wording, but she's a foodie. Like, she loves to eat, and she's so skinny. Like, well, she works out very well, works out as well, and she like does spin classes, so she takes very good care of herself. So rightly so, as to why she has the nice banging mom body that she has. Shout out to Erica. But she loves to eat, you know, and she says it. She's like, you know, I love to eat. And that's why she takes very good care of herself, because she loves to eat. And so it was funny because like we would order stuff and like I would take just a couple bites because that's what gets me full. And then she would have to finish my food. So she was like in heaven because she was like eating my food, but like also like, Berla, like really, like, you're not going to eat that. And I'm like, Erika, I can't. Like, what do you want me to do? But anyway, she was so nice and like so graceful about the fact that like I couldn't finish my food, and like super cool about the fact that she would finish it for me, which is funny. It brings me to my next point. My dad is typically the one that, or my mom, well, my dad, not my mom, but like my dad or like, you know, my friends or whatever will be the ones to eat my food whenever I can't finish it. But anyway, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs for helping a girl out. Yeah, I mean, things are going great. I'm so happy, so content with just myself and with life and like my body. And there is moments where I get kind of like insecure about myself. I don't know. I kind of still feel a little insecure, but after my surgery, I do have some scars from my surgery. You can't really, sorry, here's one of them. And then here's another one. Here's another one. And so since my surgery, I really don't like to show like my stomach because I do feel very self-conscious about those scars. I've been using like bio oil and stuff like that to like help me, and I need to tan. As you can tell, like the difference, I got really tan in Mexico. Obviously didn't tan my body, but you know, I'm gonna tan my stomach to maybe like help me feel a little more confident. But I think it just comes with like, you know, this insecurity that I've had my whole life. And so I think essentially it's just, you know, it's just me and how I am. But we'll get there. We'll get past it eventually. But yeah, guys, again, things are going great. Been working out. I've been trying to meal prep better. What I've started doing, so when I went on vacation, I did not that I like, not that I overate or anything, because I still have to watch the amount that I eat, because then I do get really sick. So I just, I eat to my limit and then I'm done. But I also did not watch what I ate, right? So like I had body nachos, I had, you know, taco, you know, things like that, candy, beer, well, not beer, sorry, I can't drink beer, but mixed drinks, shots. So, which I shouldn't, not that I shouldn't, because I can now, but I should be watching what I'm eating, right? Like I should still be taking care of myself. So as soon as I got back from Mexico, I put myself on a strict diet. I've only been drinking water now. I've been meal prepping. I've been doing chicken and broccoli. I've also switched out 2 of my meals to protein drinks. So it's been going good, just because I just really want to get down and like I want to lose. I really, my goal is to get to my goal weight, which is 140 pounds by next year, by December. So by my anniversary, my 1-year anniversary. So I'm really, really working hard to get there. But yeah, other than that, super happy with my decision. So overwhelmingly happy with how many women and men have reached out to me to ask me about my surgery, what I feel, how I feel, how it's going. I just want you all to know that it means so much to me that like you all like trust me enough to like ask me these questions, and even just trust me with your story. Women and even men that like have said, you know what, like I've been in your place. I watched your videos and like I felt what you felt, or I cried with you because I feel the same way. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I would have never thought. So super humbled and super grateful for you all for sharing your stories with me. Please know that those stories never leave me. They stay with me, and I don't share them with anybody else. They stay with me. It's your story to tell, not mine. But yeah, I just super grateful for that. I did take, so I took progress pictures. I obviously have pictures from when the day before my surgery. And then I took a picture right before I left to vacation. And I actually ended up posting it on Facebook. I was sweating. I mean, when I tell you that my palms sweaty, knees weak, arms, no, I'm just kidding. When I tell you that my palms were sweaty, like trying to post that picture, oh man. I posted it and I remember I got really bad anxiety and I got really scared, and I'm going to try not to cry because it still makes me want to cry, because you don't want to get judged. You don't want people to be like, ew, like you were that fat, or like, ew, like mira como le cuelga la panza, like ew, you know what I mean? Like I didn't want that, and that was like my fear. But then I was like, you know what, who cares? Like this is my journey. Like this is exactly what I'm doing this for. Like I'm doing this because I'm being vulnerable, because this is my mission, like in life, is like to be a vulnerable person, and I try to be as vulnerable in life as I can. And honestly, that's one thing that a lot of people have told me that they admire about me, is that my vulnerability. And I've always tried to be vulnerable and transparent. And so for me, it was like, no, Perla, like you have to do this so people can know that like you're speaking your truth. And so I posted the picture, and oh my gosh, the famous blue rag. This guy always have it here. I look so damn good. I don't want to cry. The amount of people that just the amount of people that reached out to me and not just like commented on the picture, but like messaged me and like texted me. Was just, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And again, super thankful. I got like 300 and some likes. Nobody's like, you guys have never liked any of my selfies this much. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it meant the world, that I was so scared. But I received so much love. So super grateful for that. But yeah, anywho, happy tears, definitely not sad tears. So I am going to be posting my progress picture here so you all can see the picture that the world got to see. And yeah, I hope it empowers those of you that are feeling the way that I felt, or that are thinking about getting the surgery. Yeah, I hope it awakens something in you. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. But yeah, so here's the picture. And yeah, guys, I mean, I can't believe I was so scared to post that picture. And then after, I was just like, why? Like, look at how much love you received for all of this. You know what I mean? So super grateful. But yeah, so moving along to my next topic, is talking about how this surgery has helped me in other aspects besides just, besides not only just losing weight, but also feeling better about myself. But also, so growing up, again, as you all know, I've always struggled with my weight, always been gordita. So I think I was about 17 or 18 when I was diagnosed with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. I think I pronounced that right. I might not have. Basically what it is your body, your ovaries have, I'm gonna look for like the actual like medical definition of it, but anyway, very hard for women that have PCOS to get pregnant. They also have a lot of other side effects, hormonal issues. Some women lose hair, women gain hair in really weird places. I am one of the women that has gained hair in really weird places. I actually got it taken care of, not probably about 5-6 years ago. I used to get really bad hair, like right here, like literally like a man. Like I would, and not like stiff hair, but like little baby peach fuzz, like right here. And obviously like it was really embarrassing for me. So I went and got laser hair removal to get it off. But I mean, still, you know, like it's really weird. And just being told that I may never get to have kids, you know, being told that I might have to use, you know, other measures to be able to get pregnant, was really hard for me. In the beginning, when I was younger, it wasn't hard for me because to be honest with you all, when I was younger, I didn't want kids. A lot of you all know that I'm the oldest of 5. So growing up, my mom was a single mom, and so I helped her out a lot with the kids. And so for me, it was like, these are good. This is good birth control. Babysitting your siblings is good birth control, girl, because they're crazy. Victor in America, Victor in America, Zeke and Sophia, y'all are crazy. You guys, no, I'm just kidding. No, I love them. They are my riders. But no, I mean, being the oldest sibling and really just helping out my parents, my mom, especially, you know, when she was a single mom with Victor in America, it was really just, it was a good form of birth control, to be honest. I know my mom's biggest fear was like that I was going to get pregnant when I was younger because she was a teen mom. And I'm like, girl, I'm almost 30. I ain't still got no kids. I mean, and I think it's just because my mom was always like, Mija, like I struggled so much, like, please don't do it, you know? And so for me, it was like, you know, I don't want kids. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. And then you get to an age, right? I remember it was like my 25th birthday, not my 25th birthday, but it was like after I had turned 25, I was like, you know what? Like, I think one day I do want kids. And now, you know, I'm going to be 30 this year, and I'm like, I want a baby. Like, I do want kids. And, you know, and I believe in God, and I feel like it's whatever's God's will. I know there's obviously babies that are, you know, good enough to be adopted, and like, I believe in adoption as well, you know, but I of course, like, I think it's only human, you know, for me to like want like my own child, right? And so, to be told, you know, like I said, whenever I was diagnosed with PCOS, to be told that you may not be able to have kids was really hard for me. Not when I was younger, but as I got older and knowing that I was overweight and that I still have the PCOS, for me, it was like, shoot, like, dang it, you know. And my doctors have always been very optimistic. Like, I remember they've always told me, you know, if you ever, like, you know, whenever you're ready, like, just let us know and we'll help you figure things out. And so obviously I'm not there yet. I don't have a stable partner. Well, I don't have a partner. I don't, you know, and my dream is to, like, you know, get married and like have kids, obviously, you know, like what any girl wants, and or even guy wants, you know, anybody wants in their life. So yeah, so it's that was kind of like a for me, you know. Another thing with being overweight, so sorry if you're a guy and you're watching this, you probably don't want to know this, so sorry. If you want to skip this, you can. Was that I was never really regular with my period. growing up, I was very irregular. I would like not get my period for like 4 months, and then I would get it. And sometimes I'd only get it for like a day, you know, or sometimes I'd get it for 2 weeks. It was just really irregular. And again, it was just the PCOS and the overweight, being overweight. And so since my surgery, guys, the craziest thing, like I TMI, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm telling my story. Perla, stop saying you're sorry. I am regular now. Like, I have gotten my period every single month since January. Granted, it's only April, so, but still, like, for me, it's like, hey, Aunt Flo, I haven't seen you in a long time, girl. I miss the cramps and the, like, being emotional. Because when I get my... when Aunt Flo comes to town, soy bien por si que soy chillona, and when Aunt Flo's in town, I'm like worse, and like I'm such a sweet tooth. Like, actually, I'm a big ice cream person, and I crave ice cream like crazy, and yeah, so for me, it's like it's been like whoa, but honestly, like I'm so happy, like I'm so happy that I'm regular now, like. It feels good to say that. And I know I probably sound like a weirdo, but it feels good to say that. It feels good to say that, like, I have this regular cycle. And honestly, like, it gives me hope. Like, it gives me hope that, like, one day I will be able to have a kid, you know? And I'm just so thankful that I made this decision for myself. And I'm hopeful that, like, it's in God's plan for me to be a mom one day, you know? But we'll see, you know, we'll see. Obviously, when the time is right and, like, there's somebody special in my life, you know, that's, you know, gonna be there for me and my kid, then great. So we'll see. But yeah, just like little things like that just make me just so happy with my decision, you know? And I just don't know why I waited for so long, and I get down on myself because I'm like, you should have done this shit a long time ago, Perla, you know? But then I'm like, you know what? It just wasn't in God's plan. And now it is, and here we are. So anyway, yeah, like I wanted to tell you guys that story because that was like something that like just really made me happy, and that like gave me so much hope for like my life, you know? Not saying that like if I like my life isn't hopeful, like if I don't have a kid, like obviously not, but like there's like a little piece of me that's like maybe one day, you know, like you just never know. And so just staying positive about that, and like thankful that like my body is just doing the things that it's supposed to be doing, you know? But yeah, I wanted to share that piece with you all. I know it's probably a little too much, but you know, it's my journey and it's my story, and I hope that like, I don't know, I hope that this inspires others to continue to tell theirs, or to one day tell theirs, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say. I don't really have too much of an update. I'm gonna try to be a little more consistent with my videos. I'm so sorry that I took this long break. I'm really gonna try to do a lot more. I have a couple vlogs coming up for you all. One of them is my trip to Mexico. I did take 2 trips. I took 2 separate trips. The first one, unfortunately, was not for very good circumstances. We did have a death in the family, and it was a last minute trip that we had to take. So we did drive out to Mexico, and we're out there for a week. I did do a little bit of vlogging, and then I also, a week after that, I went to Grill, Chihuahua, which is where, this is where my shirt is from. I'm like tourist vibes. Grill, Chihuahua, which is where my dad's side of the family is from. It's actually a tourist town. I took that trip with one of my really good friends. Her name is Erika, and it was amazing. It was so much fun, and yeah. So we had a blast, and I will have a vlog on all the adventures that we got ourselves into. That was so much fun. And I hope you all enjoy the next couple of videos that I'll be posting. I'll be trying to do a couple more cooking stuff. And yeah, so excited. And I hope this update was a good one. Sorry I got a little emotional. But you know, it's a hard topic to talk about. But God is good. God is really good. And I can't wait to continue to update you all on how things are going. Thanks again for joining me today, and I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.